Welcome to my channel. For my 5th requested reaction today, I have Mike and the Mechanics. This is a new group to me. I'm not familiar with them. I've never featured them before. The request was made by Kev, and the song that he requested is The Living Years. So this is another new introduction to me of a new group for me, not necessarily for you. And it'll be real interesting to see what this is about. I don't know what kind of music this is or anything. I'm going into it completely blind like I always do. Before we get into the music, though, I want to thank you for your support and thank you for your requests. And thank you for being who you are. I really appreciate it. I'm very thankful for you. Also, I want to remind you that I always put the artist links in the description of my videos so that you can support them as well. And I also put the link to the reaction request form so you can request reactions if you want to. I do not take requests from the comments, so make sure you put your request in the form, not in the comments. So this is Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years, and it's the official video.
Generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Oh, crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, still to conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. As well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late. When we die. Oh, when we die. We don't see eye to eye. So we open up a quarrel between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. It may have a new perspective on a different day. And if you don't give up and don't give in, you may just be okay. So say it, say it, say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. Because it's too late. It's didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. So say it, say it, say it loud. Say it clear. Come on, say it clear. As well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late when we die. It's too late when we die. We don't see eye to eye. Hey, so say it, say it, say it loud. Say it loud. Say it clear. Come on, say it clear. Don't give up. Don't give in. And don't look back till it's too late.
Okay, I'm terrible with lyrics. I'm also terrible with the titles of songs. I've heard this song before. It's a good song. And boy, did it generate some thoughts. You know, it's a silly expectation that we have that even within our families we'll always get along. It just is. Each of us are individuals and we have our own way of thinking, our own way of living, and no human being on the earth can live your life. Only you can live that. People come in and out of your lives. You get married, you spend a lot of time with a woman, but still, she isn't in your head. She doesn't know what your thoughts are. Only you know that. And too often we get into arguments with people that we love, and then we stiffen our backs and we don't want to say, I'm sorry we argued. I love you, and I really care about you, and I want to be close to you. And oftentimes that's with our parents. And as he points out, we're all humans, so we all die. And you don't want to wait until someone is dead to tell them that you love them and that you're thankful for them. You don't. But if someone is gone and you have things to say to them, just say them. Getting them off your chest will help you. It will help you heal. So don't be afraid to, if your father has died and you had some beef with him and you never got it resolved, talk to him about it after he's dead. Just talk to him alone. Get somewhere and have a discussion. And tell him how you feel and how heartbroken you are that you didn't get to resolve it while you were alive. It really is healing to get those things off your chest and out of your mind. And so that's what you should do. Now, my father is God, and so he's the one that I do that with. I unburden to him. And I know that he will accept that burden because he loves me. If you don't have God, then I don't know how you do it. You just have to do it on your own, I guess. But I pray that you do have God and that you can talk to him and you can tell him your innermost desires and your innermost fears and your innermost regrets in life. Because we're all going to have them. And getting them off your chest is the only way to resolve the issue so that you can move on. I pray that you will do that. And I pray that everyone that you love will do it as well. This is the Vietnam Era Vet out.